Short Pump was recently ranked one of the best places to live in Virginia, and when you factor in the award-winning school's booming development and its status as the go-to spot for shopping, dining, and lifestyle in the Richmond area, it's easy to see why. In fact, it's often considered the crown jewel of Richmond's West End. And that's exactly why today I'm giving you a complete driving tour showing you where Short Pump is, why it's growing so fast, and the key reasons it's become one of the most desirable suburbs in the entire Richmond metro area. Plus, I'll take you behind the scenes of some major new developments that are shaping the future of Short Pump in 2025 and beyond. So where exactly is Short Pump, and why is this area so popular? Let's hop in the car and take a look. Right now, I'm heading east on Broad Street, which is the main corridor running through the heart of Short Pump. This area is in far western Henrico, and it's about 20 to 25 minutes from downtown Richmond or Chesterfield, and about 15 minutes from the train station and 30 minutes from the airport, depending on traffic, of course. But here's the thing, a lot of folks who live out here don't need to go downtown all that often because almost everything they need is right here. I often say anything and everything you could possibly want or need is in a 3-mile radius. You'll see just how developed this stretch is, and to think this all used to be woods and farmland less than 20 years ago. I can remember driving to school every morning down Broad Street and watching the cows graze in the field. We are definitely a long ways from that these days. On either side of Broad, you've got everything from national retailers like Target and Walmart and Whole Foods to big box favorites like Best Buy, Lowe's, Home Depot, World Market, Kohl's, and Hobby Lobby. West Broad Village is coming up, and that's a walkable live, work, and play community with restaurants, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Ulta, ACAC, Home Goods, REI, and a university. And even there's a phenomenal local ice cream spot called Ray's. If you're in the mood for a coffee, be sure to check out the new coffee shop called Foxtail Coffee. We'll explore this area more in a little bit. We also have the Short Pump Cinema up here on the right, Barnes & Noble, the Container Store, PetSmart, the Dollar Store, and just past that is Short Pump Town Center. This is the outdoor mall that really helped put this area on the map. We're talking Macy's, Dillard's, the Apple Store, and tons more shops and dining options, everything from casual to high-end. It was just announced that Dick's Sporting Goods is opening up a sports experience venue here with rock climbing walls, sports fields, and more. Also, the first ever Lego store is making its way here. This is one of my favorite places, whether it's just walking the mall and window shopping, sitting by the fountain to relax for a few minutes, running to the store to buy a new outfit, or grabbing dinner at the Cheesecake Factory. And this area isn't just about shopping for clothes. You've got grocery options galore, Wegmans, Kroger's, Aldi's, Publix, Tom Leonard's, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and Food Lion, all within Short Pump. There are medical offices, gyms, outdoor entertainment like Drive Shack, and businesses all woven into this part of town. This area is a huge draw for people relocating to the Richmond metro area, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. You can live just a few minutes from all of this and still feel tucked away in a quiet neighborhood like the ones I'll show you in just a few minutes. So if you're thinking about calling Short Pump home, this stretch of Broad Street gives you a great snapshot of why it's one of the most sought-after areas in all of Central Virginia. Let's make a quick stop into one of those neighborhoods now. This is one of Short Pump's newest master plan communities, Bacova. If you're looking for that perfect blend of newer construction, modern amenities, and a prime Short Pump location, Bacova is definitely one to have on your radar. Tucked just off of Bacova Drive, right near North Gaydon Road and Interstate 64, this neighborhood gives you quick access to everything. Now, Bacova isn't just one subdivision. It's actually a master plan community made up of a few different distinct sections. The community has a pool and clubhouse, sidewalk-lined streets, and plenty of opportunities to connect with neighbors, whether it's at a neighborhood cookout or while walking the dog. Families especially love that Bacova is zoned for some of the top-rated schools in Henrico County, including Colonial Trail Elementary, Short Pump Middle, and Deep Run High School, which is frequently ranked among the best public high schools in Virginia. You're also super close to the shopping, dining, and grocery stores where we just came from. Bacova really checks the boxes for a lot of buyers: convenience, community amenities, and school options. And with a variety of builders and home styles, there's something here for everyone. whether you're looking for your first home, upsizing, or relocating to Richmond for work. As long as we're right here, let's take a moment to talk about community safety. This is one of those areas where Henrico really shines. Henrico County's Division of Fire is nationally accredited and has earned an ISO Class 1 rating. If you're not familiar with what that means, just know it's the best possible score a fire department can get when it comes to things like training, equipment, staffing, water supply, and overall ability to protect life and property. Fewer than 1% of departments across the country achieve that. These are full-time, highly trained professionals, and that shows in their average response time, which is just 7 minutes and 20 seconds across the entire county. That's from the time someone dials 911 to the time help arrives at your door. And here's something a lot of people relocating from other parts of the country really appreciate. You will never receive a bill from Henrico County for fire or EMS services. Whether it's a house fire, a medical emergency, or a car accident, those services are fully covered by county funding. That's a huge relief compared to some places where an ambulance ride could run you $1,000 or more. Henrico Fire also runs their own fire and EMS training center and has a strong reputation for community outreach. The county has 23 fire stations spread strategically across the region. So whether you're in Short Pump, Tuckahoe, Lakeside, or down in Varina, there's coverage nearby. Between the ISO 1 rating, rapid response times, and no bill policy, Henrico's Fire Division is honestly one of the most impressive in the state. And it's one of those things that gives families real peace of mind when they're choosing where to put down roots. Also, just down the street in this direction is Sweet Spire by Eagle Construction. It's an active lifestyle, age-restricted community, bringing spacious homes with modern finishes in a community that blends nature, style, and close proximity to many amenities. This community is offering solar panels as an alternate power source for these homes. Our next stop is just down Broad Street a little farther and on the opposite side of the road. Imagine living in a neighborhood where you can wake up, grab a coffee, take a stroll on a scenic walking trail, and be just steps away from some of Richmond's best dining and shopping, all without ever leaving your community. Welcome to Greengate. This is an award-winning Short Pump community and is one of the most sought-after places to call home. Greengate isn't just a neighborhood, it's a lifestyle. This community blends modern luxury with the charm of Richmond's historic fan district. It's no wonder Greengate was voted Best New Homes Community by the Richmond Times-Dispatch Best of Awards. The homes here feature stunning architecture, elegant finishes, and floor plans designed for today's lifestyle. From sleek townhomes to spacious single-family homes, there's something for everyone. One of the biggest draws of Greengate is its convenience. The row at Greengate is packed with some of Richmond's best restaurants, boutiques, and wellness studios. Whether you're in the mood for sushi at Red Salt Chop House or fresh, healthy eats at the Daily, everything is right at your doorstep. And for those who love fitness and wellness, you'll find Cycle Bar, Pure Bar, and even Restore Hyper Wellness, all within the community. If you're looking for a home that offers more time for life and less time for chores, Greengate is a great option. Built by Eagle Construction, many homes here come with low-maintenance living, meaning lawn care and some exterior maintenance are taken care of for you. That means more weekends enjoying your community and less time worrying about yard work. Greengate offers a variety of move-in ready new construction homes, so if you're looking to make a move, now's a great time to explore your options. There are only a handful of home sites left, whether you want a townhome with rooftop views or a single-family home with plenty of space. There are options available to fit different lifestyles and budgets. We are heading out to the back of Greengate now, and just across the street is Knuckles Farm Elementary. So let's talk about schools, because for a lot of families moving to Short Pump, this is the reason this area lands at the top of their list. Short Pump is currently zoned for some of the highest performing public schools in all of Henrico County, and frankly, some of the most sought after in the Richmond metro area. It starts with Knuckles Farm Elementary, a national blue ribbon school and the only elementary in the county to receive that honor twice. That's not just a nice to have, it's a major signal of academic excellence and school leadership. Other parts of Short Pump are zoned for Gayton Elementary and Short Pump Elementary, which are both ranked as a U.S. News Best Elementary School. Then there's Pocahontas Middle, which has been recognized by U.S. News and World Reports for academic performance and equity, and Short Pump Middle, which has earned the Governor's Award for Excellence. Deep Run High School ranked number 3 in the entire Richmond metro area by U.S. News and World Reports. I work with a lot of relocating families from out of state, and one of the biggest pain points they face is figuring out the school system. They don't know where to start. But once they hear about these schools, everything clicks. Short Pump starts to feel like the obvious answer. And it's not just about test scores. It's about being in an area where families are invested, where the schools and the PTA are strong, and where kids grow up with a real sense of community. If you're looking for a move-in ready home in a district where people stay for the schools, Short Pump should absolutely be on your list. Now we're going to head on into the more residential part of Short Pump. You know, a lot of people cite traffic as one of the biggest negatives about this area, but it really isn't bad at all if you know the back roads. Would I recommend driving down Broad at rush hour or right around the holidays unless you absolutely have to? No, but Henrico County has spent a lot of time and money over the years designing the road systems. There are many back roads that you can use to get around all that buzz. Here we are now at Fox Hall, a classic West End neighborhood that blends timeless curb appeal with resort-style amenities. Located just off of Causeway Drive near Broad Street and North Gayton, Fox Hall is known for its mature trees, winding sidewalks, and larger homes with thoughtful layouts, many of which offer 4+ bedrooms, big backyards, and inviting front porches. But what really sets Fox Hall apart? The amenities. This neighborhood feels like a private retreat. You've got a pool, tennis courts, pickleball courts, soccer fields, clubhouse, playground, and even a pollinator garden tucked in for good measure. It's like the Grand Floridian at Disney World meets suburban RVA. It's also located in the sought-after Knuckles Farm, Short Pump Middle, and Godwin High School Pyramid, and you're just minutes from everything: Short Pump Town Center, Wegmans, Trader Joe's, Deep Run Park, and countless restaurants and coffee shops. Fox Hall has a strong sense of community with holiday events, block parties, and neighbors who look out for one another. If you're looking for that storybook neighborhood feel without sacrificing convenience, Fox Hall delivers. Moving a little farther down Causeway Drive, we are now in the Colonies at Wild Lake. This established neighborhood offers spacious homes, wooded lots, and a tucked-away feel, all while being just minutes from the heart of Short Pump. The Colonies is ideal for anyone looking for a peaceful setting with room to spread out. Many of the homes here were built in the 80s and the 90s, so you'll find traditional brick colonials and transitional style homes with big yards and mature landscaping. Most of the lots are about a ½ acre. You'll find a few in here that have detached garages and first floor bedrooms and bathrooms, but not too many. It's the neighborhood that feels like a retreat. Quiet streets, friendly neighbors, and a strong sense of pride and ownership. Like Fox Hall, there are holiday events like the 4th of July parade, and every December the neighborhood does luminaries along the curb. It's really quite pretty. There's also the clubhouse with a pool, playground, tennis courts, and basketball hoops. You're close to Wild Lake itself and the surrounding trails that sit at the entrance to the subdivision, giving you a little nature with your suburbia. I actually grew up in this area, and I used to love walking up to the lake as a child and feeding the ducks and watching the turtles. You'll see people kayaking on the lake or fishing from the banks as well. There's even a hidden dock, which is where I am now, where you can go sit and look out at the lake. Families love the top-rated school zoning, Knuckles Farm Elementary, Pocahontas Middle, and Godwin High School, and the close proximity to everything from parks to Publix. If you want character, space, and a true neighborhood vibe, the Colonies is a great place to land. As we turn the corner here back out onto Lauderdale, you'll see a church here. Every Saturday, there's a farmer's market where you can get all sorts of produce, meats, and other handmade items. It's such a fun place to come. They also have a living nativity every Christmas. We just turned onto Church Road now. Here's another one of Henrico's 23 fire stations, Station 13. And right next door is Gayton Elementary that I mentioned earlier, home of the Gayton Gators. Honestly, this stretch is such a hidden gem in the west end of Henrico. If you're not from the area, this corridor connects you to so many tucked away neighborhoods, parks, and everyday conveniences without all the traffic and chaos of Broad Street. To the left and right, you'll find a mix of established neighborhoods like Waterford Way, Glengarry, Retriever Ridge, Copperas Creek, Harding's Trace, and many more. These areas are great for those who don't love the cookie-cutter feel and want a little more space and privacy. And while this road has that peaceful tree-lined suburban vibe, you're only a few turns away from everything Short Pump Town Center, Deep Run Park, top-rated schools, and even the interstate. It's one of those areas where you can get where you need to go quickly, but come home to calm. They've recently added bike lanes and sidewalks to this section of Church Road. We are now at Shire Walk, which is one of the newest communities to pop up in the Short Pump area. As you can see, it's still under construction. If you're looking for low-maintenance, luxury townhome living with all the bells and whistles, this one's worth a closer look. These are 3-story townhomes built by Main Street Homes, a local builder known for quality and thoughtful design. Each home comes with a 2-car garage, covered deck for outdoor lounging, and beautiful finishes inside. We're talking granite countertops in the kitchen and baths, hardy plank siding on the exterior, and flexible floor plans offering 2 to 4 bedrooms depending on what you need. These are becoming very popular around the Short Pump area. There are a number of communities that contain similar townhomes. Another popular option are what I call the double-decker condos, or some people call them 2-over-2. They look very similar to these, but they have 1 unit on the top and 1 unit on the bottom. The first floor is usually open concept living with a kitchen and family room area, and upstairs are the bedrooms. The unit above is slightly larger and usually reversed. So the bedrooms are on the first floor and the living area is upstairs. Whether you're looking to right size, simplify, or just brand new construction without the yard work, these communities give you the best of both worlds, luxury finishes and low maintenance lifestyle. We're going to head back out and go up to West Broad Village now. But if you keep going straight down Church Road, that's where Nantucket News is being built. It's a quaint, tucked-away neighborhood with charming homes and zero lot lines designed for low-maintenance living, ideal for folks who want the newer home feel without the yard work. A little farther down runs you into Innsbrook, which houses over 500 companies and 22,000 employees located within a 630-acre mixed-use community. It is home to 2 Fortune 1000 headquarters, as well as some of the most recognized and successful companies in Central Virginia. It's really a very pretty area. There are lakes and walking trails scattered throughout, and you'll often see people out exercising or fishing along the shores. It's also the home to Innsbrook After Hours, a summer concert series. We are now pulling into West Broad Village. It isn't just a neighborhood, it's a lifestyle. Right in the heart of Short Pump, this all-inclusive mixed-use community offers the best of urban convenience blended with suburban comfort. Imagine being able to stroll out your front door to grab your morning coffee, hit a workout class, pick up groceries, and meet friends for dinner, all without getting in the car. That's everyday life in West Broad Village. The neighborhood is home to some of Short Pump's most popular spots like ACAC Fitness and Wellness, Whole Foods, Home Goods, REI, and restaurants like the Wine Loft, just to name a few. And just across the street, you've got Short Pump Park, a total local favorite. It's got a splash pad for the kiddos, multiple playgrounds, a dog park for your furry friends, athletic fields, and tons of green space. It's one of those places you'll use all year round. Throughout the year, West Broad Village hosts festivals and community events, everything from outdoor concerts to holiday markets, and around Christmas time, it's truly magical. The entire area lights up with twinkle lights and holiday charm. It feels like a little Hallmark movie village right here in Henrico. This past year, we did brunch with the Grinch at one of the local restaurants, and it was so much fun. The community itself features a beautiful lake and a fountain, and a gazebo, plus a gorgeous clubhouse, pool, and fitness center. And while most of the homes here are already built, there are just a few new construction single-family homes wrapping up. So if you've had your eye on this neighborhood, now's the time. West Broad Village is one of those places where you can truly work, live, and play, and it's a perfect fit for anyone who wants low-maintenance home in the middle of everything Short Pump has to offer. So what do you think? Does Short Pump look like a great place to work, live, and play in RVA? Whether you're just starting your home search or already dreaming about life in one of these neighborhoods, I'd love to help you explore your options. If Short Pump or anywhere else in the Richmond Metro feels like it might be the right fit, reach out to the number on the screen. Come join me. I'd love to show you around.